This is the story of a special dog named Scooby. A dog whose early life was spent locked away in dark rooms, where there was no light, no love, just silence and fear. Scooby had been kept by people involved in brutal dogfighting, not for days or weeks, but for years, trapped in a room without freedom, without kindness. Eventually, he was rescued. But that wasn't the end of his struggle. Because his owner's case was still in court, Scooby had to stay in a shelter for over a year. When I first heard about him, I'll admit, I was afraid. I thought, what if he's dangerous because of all that trauma? But deep down, another voice asked, what if he's just waiting for someone to love him? That was the moment I made my decision. Scooby deserved another chance, because every animal, no matter its past, deserves a new beginning. When he came home, he was like a shadow. He wouldn't meet my eyes, wouldn't move, wouldn't make a sound. He just sat in the corner, frozen like a statue. For the next 2 years, I gave him everything: love, patience, and trust. Every single day, all I wanted was to help him leave the past behind and learn to live again. We made a small, safe space for him in the house. And for months, he didn't move from that spot. And believe it or not, for months, Scooby didn't make a single sound. No barking, no whining, just silence. And that silence broke my heart. I often thought maybe in the past, whenever he made a sound, he was punished. Maybe that's why he stopped speaking altogether. But I wanted him to know, it's okay to use his voice again. So every time he made even the tiniest sound, I praised him. Sometimes I gave him treats, just to say, it's safe now. Slowly, gently, he began to speak again. Today, he barks sometimes, not much. But whenever I hear his voice, something inside me lights up. I've poured my heart into helping Scooby. And even now, he's not what people would call a normal dog. And that's okay. He doesn't have to be. The fact that he's still here, still standing after everything he's been through. To me, that already makes him extraordinary. It's been nearly 9 years now. Scooby trusts me. He plays, he jumps with joy, and he finally knows what it means to be safe. We go on walks together, we swim together, and above all, we understand each other. Yes, he may never be the same as other dogs, but in my eyes, he's one of a kind. If you felt moved by Scooby's story, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you ever consider adopting a pet, don't just look into their eyes. Look into their past. Understand their needs, their emotions, their habits, and their healing. Because animals don't just ask for love, they need understanding, patience, and responsibility too. Scooby was lucky. He found a home that listened to him, understood his silence, and filled his heart with love. Let's promise, if we ever adopt a voiceless soul, we'll welcome them not just with open arms, but with full hearts and full responsibility.